Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Podcast for Life. I'm Emma.
And I'm Lisa. Hi, everyone.
Today, we have a very domestic topic. We're talking about household chores.
That's right. You know, the things we all love to hate. Cleaning, washing, cooking, and the never-ending laundry.
Exactly. But don't worry. Today, we'll make it fun, useful, and full of English learning tips.
And perfect for beginners. We'll explain vocabulary, share idioms and phrasal verbs, and give tips for using English while doing chores.
So let's start with a basic word, chore.
Yes, a chore is a small job or task you do regularly at home. For example, I have to do my chores today.
And chores are everywhere. Let's list some common household chores.
First, cleaning. Cleaning the house, the rooms, the bathroom, the kitchen.
And when we clean, we often dust. That's when we remove dust from surfaces. I need to dust the shelves.
Next is vacuuming. Using a vacuum cleaner to clean the floor. Not very fun, but necessary.
Then we have mopping, cleaning the floor with water and a mop.
And don't forget sweeping. Using a broom to sweep the floor. So for floors, you sweep, mop, or vacuum.
Moving on to laundry. First, we wash our clothes.
Then we dry them, either on a clothesline or using a dryer.
And finally, we iron our clothes. Some clothes need ironing, some don't, but it's part of the chore list.
Now let's talk about some useful phrasal verbs for chores. Do the dishes, washing plates, cups, and cutlery. Take out the trash, removing garbage from the house. Tidy up, making a room neat and clean.
For example, I need to tidy up my bedroom before my friends come.
And here's a fun idiom. Many hands make light work. It means if more people help, the job becomes easier.
Perfect for family chores.
Now let's talk about cooking chores.
First, we prepare food, chopping vegetables, cutting meat, mixing ingredients.
Then we cook, making food ready to eat.
After cooking comes cleaning up, which includes washing dishes. Aha, chores never end.
And here's a phrasal verb, clean up, making a place clean. I will clean up the kitchen after dinner.
Another phrasal verb is pick up, to collect things from the floor or table. Example, please pick up your toys.
Let's not forget shopping chores. Grocery shopping is very common.
We say go shopping or do the grocery shopping, buying food and household items.
And another simple chore, making the bed, straightening sheets, blankets, and pillows after waking up.
And there's an idiom, make your bed, then lie in it. It means you have to accept the results of your actions.
All right, now let's talk about organizing. Organizing your clothes, books, or kitchen shelves.
Useful phrasal verbs include sort out, arranging or organizing things. Example, I need to sort out my closet.
And put away, putting things in their proper place. Please put away your toys.
Another very common chore is taking care of pets. Feeding cats, dogs, or fish is part of household chores.
And it's very simple to remember because the verbs are easy. Feed the cat, walk the dog, clean the fish tank.
Okay, now let's talk about feelings about chores. Some people love them, some hate them.
Here are some expressions. Do someone's head in, meaning it's annoying. This chore really does my head in. A pain in the neck. Laundry is a pain in the neck. Put your nose to the grindstone. Work hard at your chores.
And here are some simple tips for beginners. Make a schedule. Assign chores to different days. Use small steps, 10 minutes at a time. Play music while doing chores. Makes it more fun.
And don't try to do everything at once. Even adults don't.
You can also practice English while doing chores. I am washing dishes or I am vacuuming the floor.
Yes, repeating these sentences daily will improve your English while keeping your home clean. Right now, we'll go deeper and share even more vocabulary and tips.
Let's start with cleaning rooms. Many beginners think cleaning is just picking up things, but there's actually a lot to say about it.
Right. First, dusting. removing dust from surfaces like shelves, tables, and picture frames. You can use a cloth or a duster.
And when you dust, you can also wipe down surfaces. That's cleaning with a cloth or sponge. Example, I wipe down the kitchen counters every morning.
Next up, vacuuming. Using a vacuum cleaner is for carpets, rugs, or floors. You can also say, your vacuum sucks up the dirt, which is a fun way to describe it.
Then we have mopping, cleaning the floor with water and a mop. And don't forget sweeping with a broom. So, for floors, you sweep, mop, or vacuum.
A lot of people don't like vacuuming or mopping, but it feels great when the floor is clean.
Let's move on to kitchen chores, which are often the trickiest. Vocabulary includes wash dishes, plates, cups, and cutlery, scrub pots and pans, cleaning very dirty cookware, wipe down countertops, cleaning surfaces, take out the trash, removing garbage from the kitchen, organize the fridge, keeping food neat and easy to find.
A phrasal verb to remember is clean up. I clean up the kitchen after cooking. And you can also tidy up the table or counters.
Another common phrase is wash up, especially for dishes. Example, I wash up after dinner.
Now let's talk about laundry chores in detail. Beginners often need a lot of words for this.
Right. First, you wash your clothes. Then you dry them either on a line or in a dryer. After drying, you fold the clothes. And some clothes need ironing.
A fun phrasal verb is hang out, meaning to hang clothes on a line to dry. Example, I hang out the laundry every morning.
And after folding, you put away your clean clothes in drawers or closets. Very simple.
Let's move on to bedroom chores. These are simple but important. Make the bed. Straighten sheets, blankets, and pillows. Tidy up the room. Organize things and make it neat. Dust furniture. Keep surfaces clean. Vacuum the floor. Clean carpets or rugs.
Another phrasal verb here is sort out, to organize things like your closet or drawers. Example, I need to sort out my closet this weekend.
And a fun idiom, neat as a pin. It means very clean and organized. Example, after cleaning, my room is neat as a pin.
I love that one.
Moving on to bathroom chores, often the least favorite but very necessary.
Vocabulary includes clean the toilet, scrub the bathtub, wipe the sink, mop the floor, refill soap and replace towels.
And if a chore is really annoying, you can say it's a pain in the neck, like cleaning the toilet.
Exactly. Other useful phrasal verbs, wash down, cleaning a surface with water, and rinse off, removing soap or dirt.
Now, let's talk about outdoor chores. For example, gardening, mowing the lawn, or sweeping the porch.
Vocabulary includes mow the lawn, water the plants, rake leaves, trim hedges, sweep the driveway.
And phrasal verbs, cut down, remove dead branches or plants, trim down, shape bushes or hedges.
Another idiom, make hay while the sun shines. It means do work while conditions are good, like cleaning outside on a sunny day.
Let's share some time-saving tips for chores. Do a little every day. Don't leave everything for the weekend. Make a checklist. It helps you remember and practice English. Listen to a podcast or music while doing chores. It makes it fun. Ask family or friends to help. Remember, many hands make light work. Break big chores into small steps. Even 10 minutes helps.
And don't forget, using English while doing chores is a great way to practice. Say things like, I am tidying up the living room, or I am vacuuming the floor.
Exactly. It's practical and fun at the same time.
Let's review some key phrasal verbs and idioms we've learned so far. Tidy up, clean a room, pick up, collect things from the floor or table, wash up or do the dishes, clean dishes, wipe down, wash down, rinse off, clean surfaces, hang out, hang clothes to dry, put away, place things in the correct spot, scrub, clean very hard. Many hands make light work. Teamwork makes chores easier. A pain in the neck, very annoying. Neat as a pin, very clean and organized. Spring cleaning, deep cleaning, usually in spring. Make hay while the sun shines. Do work while conditions are good.
That's a lot of useful English. Beginners, don't worry if you don't remember everything. Listening and practicing will help.
That's right. Even doing a few chores while thinking in English is a big step forward.
All right, everyone. After a short break, we'll share fun cultural facts, unusual chores from around the world, and some hilarious expressions about household work.
And maybe even reveal the most hated chore in the world.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back, everyone. If you just joined us, we're talking about household chores today. I'm Emma.
And I'm Lisa. Last time, we explored cleaning, laundry, kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, and outdoor chores. Now, we're going to have some fun, looking at cultural differences, unusual chores, and ways to make chores more enjoyable.
That's right. Let's start with cultural differences. Did you know that chores are different in every country?
Oh, yes. For example, in Japan, many families take off their shoes before entering the house, so cleaning the floors is done a little differently. People often sweep and wipe the floors daily.
And in some European countries, like Germany or Switzerland, people separate trash into many categories: paper, plastic, glass, organic. So taking out the trash is actually a chore with a little extra work.
Imagine learning English and trying to explain, I need to take out the paper, the plastic, and the compost separately.
That's a mouthful, but very practical. Another cultural difference is in laundry. In many countries, air drying clothes outside is very common, while in the US, dryers are more popular. So the phrasal verb hang out, hang clothes to dry, is something you'll hear more in certain countries.
Speaking of unusual chores, here are some examples that might surprise beginners. Cleaning gutters, removing leaves and dirt from roof gutters, power washing, using a strong water spray to clean walls or driveways, polishing silver, cleaning silverware until it shines, weeding the garden, removing unwanted plants.
Some of these chores sound more like exercise than cleaning, and here are some fun phrasal verbs you can use with these chores. Scrub away. I scrub away the dirt from the driveway. Sweep up. I sweep up the leaves in the garden. Clear out. I need to clear out the garage. Put aside. I put aside some clothes to donate.
Another interesting thing about chores is how people feel about them. Some idioms describe this perfectly. Bite the bullet. Do a difficult chore even if you don't want to. I have to bite the bullet and clean the bathroom. Kick the bucket. Okay, this is more about dying, but fun to mention. Not for chores. Grin and bear it. Accept a difficult chore and do it anyway. I don't like ironing, but I grin and bear it.
Yes, beginners, idioms make English fun and colorful. And here's a common one for chores. Roll up your sleeves. Get ready to work.
Let's talk about fun ways to motivate yourself to do chores. Beginners, listen carefully. These tips make chores less boring. Listen to music or a podcast. Cleaning is much more fun with a beat. Set a timer. Do chores for 10 to 15 minutes and take a short break. Turn chores into a game. See who can tidy up faster or organize more quickly. Reward yourself. After finishing chores, enjoy a small treat or relax. Combine learning English with chores. Talk to yourself or practice new phrases while cleaning.
That's one of my favorite tips. You can say sentences like, I am dusting the shelves, or I am folding the laundry, and practice English while keeping your house clean.
Exactly. And here's a funny idea. Give chores funny names to make them less serious. For example, floor magic for sweeping and vacuuming, or plate spa for washing dishes.
I love that, and it makes chores sound like a special project instead of a boring task.
Now let's cover chores that can be done together. Teamwork is important and makes chores easier.
Some examples. Cooking together. One chops, one stirs. Cleaning together. One vacuums, one dusts. Laundry teamwork. One washes, one folds. Gardening. One waters plants, one trims hedges.
And here's the idiom again. Many hands make light work. It's perfect for teamwork.
Another cultural fact. In some countries, children are expected to do certain chores every day. like setting the table or tidying their rooms. In others, chores are mostly for adults, so chores can teach responsibility.
And speaking of responsibility, here's a fun phrasal verb, take care of. You can say, I take care of the plants, or I take care of the dog. Very common in everyday English.
Let's not forget chores in small spaces. If you live in an apartment, some chores are different. Cleaning the elevator, sweeping a balcony, or managing shared laundry.
And this is where the phrasal verb look after comes in. I look after the shared laundry room, meaning you take care of it.
Another tip for beginners: use short sentences while practicing English with chores. For example, I am cleaning the table. I am washing the dishes. I am folding the clothes. I am watering the plants.
Short sentences help you remember vocabulary and make speaking English while doing chores easier.
All right, let's share some fun idioms about avoiding chores, because we all do it sometimes. Drag your feet. To avoid doing something slowly. I am dragging my feet about cleaning the kitchen. Put off. To delay a chore. I put off ironing the clothes. Shirk. To avoid responsibilities. He always shirks his chores.
We've all done that. But remember, even small steps every day make a big difference.
Yes, chores are part of life, but using English while doing them makes learning fun and practical.
Absolutely. Beginners, try talking to yourself while doing chores, use phrasal verbs and idioms, and make it fun. You'll improve your English without even noticing. So far, we've covered vocabulary, phrasal verbs, idioms, cultural differences, and unusual chores. Now, we're going to make it practical with weekly chore plans and fun tips.
Yes, beginners, one of the easiest ways to handle chores is to plan your week. A small plan can save you time and stress.
Let's start with an example weekly chore schedule. You can adjust it to your home and family. Monday, dust the furniture, tidy up the living room, and vacuum the floors. Tuesday, laundry day. Wash, dry, fold, and put away clothes. Wednesday, kitchen day. Clean counters, wipe down appliances, wash dishes, and organize the fridge. Thursday, bedroom day. Make beds, tidy rooms, and dust surfaces. Friday, bathroom day. Scrub sinks, clean the toilet, mop the floor, and replace towels. Saturday, outdoor chores. Mow the lawn, water plants, sweep the porch, and rake leaves. Sunday, free day or catch-up day. Do any chores you missed during the week.
That's a simple example. Beginners, you can even write it down and put it on the fridge. It's a great way to practice English while planning chores. Today, I am cleaning the kitchen.
Exactly. And here's a phrasal verb you can use while planning. Sort out. I need to sort out my chores for the week.
Another fun tip: combine chores with learning English. You can talk to yourself while doing tasks. I am dusting the shelves. I am folding the laundry. I am taking out the trash. I am washing the dishes.
You can even practice conversations with family or friends while doing chores. Example, can you help me tidy up the living room? Or, let's wash the dishes together.
Speaking of teamwork, here's another idiom. Many hands make light work. It's perfect for family chores.
And here's a funny tip. Make chores a friendly competition. Who can fold the laundry faster? Who can sweep the floor better? It turns chores into a game.
That's a great way to stay motivated.
Another tip is multitasking. You can listen to English podcasts, music, or audiobooks while doing chores. It's learning and working at the same time.
Yes, and beginners, don't worry about perfection. Doing a little bit every day is better than trying to clean everything in one go.
Let's go over more phrasal verbs and idioms for daily chores. Clean up. Make a place clean. Example, I clean up the kitchen after cooking. Tidy up. Organize or straighten. Example, I tidy up my room before guests arrive. Pick up. Collect things from the floor. Example, please pick up your toys. Hang out. Hang clothes to dry. Put away. Place things in their correct spot. Scrub away. Clean very hard. I scrub away the stains on the sink. Drag your feet. Delay a chore. I am dragging my feet about vacuuming. Grin and bear it. Accept a chore you don't like. I don't like ironing, but I grin and bear it.
Another important point, make chores social. You can invite friends or family to help and turn chores into a social event.
For example, cooking together can be fun and educational. One person chops vegetables while the other stirs the pan. Everyone talks, laughs, and practices English.
And cleaning together can be fun, too. One vacuums, another dusts, and you play music in the background. It makes chores less boring.
Now let's talk about chores that can teach responsibility. Beginners, this is important because it's not just cleaning, it's life skills.
Children often learn responsibility by doing simple chores, setting the table, tidying their room, or feeding pets.
Adults also learn planning and organization through chores, doing laundry, paying bills, cooking, and cleaning.
And here's a fun phrasal verb, look after, taking care of something. Example, I look after my plants every day.
Another phrasal verb, take care of, similar meaning. I take care of the dog while my friend is away.
Beginners, even small daily tasks help you learn English. For example, I am making the bed. I am tidying up the living room. I am washing the dishes. I am watering the plants.
Simple sentences like these are perfect for practicing present continuous tense, and it's very practical.
Now, let's share fun idioms for procrastinating chores. Everyone does it sometimes. Put off, delay a task. I put off cleaning the bathroom until tomorrow. Shirk, avoid responsibilities. He always shirks his chores. Drag your feet. Do a task slowly because you don't want to. I am dragging my feet about vacuuming.
We all relate to that, but the best way to handle chores is small steps every day.
And finally, beginners, remember to reward yourself. After finishing chores, enjoy a snack, relax, or watch a show. Positive reinforcement makes chores easier.
That's right. And if you use English while doing chores, you learn vocabulary and phrasal verbs without extra effort. It's like multitasking for your home and your brain.
So, to sum up today's episode, make a weekly chore plan. Combine learning English with chores. Use phrasal verbs and idioms while talking about chores. Make chores social and fun. Reward yourself for completing tasks.
Following these steps makes household chores less stressful and more useful for learning English.
Thank you for joining us on English Podcast for Life.
Bye-bye, everyone. And remember, many hands make light work.
Bye, happy cleaning and happy learning.